Hello, it's Katie here from Farm Girl Meats. I've been seeing a lot of things online lately in pastured pig groups about the challenges that people are having moving pigs between their pastures. They don't want to cross where there has been an electric fence, or perhaps they're wary to go into a new area. And I wanted to show everyone how we do it, so very gently here at our farm. This might be a little bit technical and long for people who aren't farmers, but you do get to see our pigs just being themselves. Enjoy! So here we are with a group of young growing hogs out in their pasture. They're 3 to 5 months old and they range roughly from 50 to 100 pounds. There are 50 pigs in this group and they've been in this pasture for about a week now. We've got some rain coming and I don't want to cause any further damage to the young spring grasses, so we're going to move them. I have just raised this polywire fence. We use a braided polywire electric fence, 2 strands on pigs of this size, and it's electrified by a solar fence charger. To make a gate, we choose a spot anywhere that the 2 pastures meet, or if I need to hop over an area, like in this case we have a road we need to get past, I'll make a wide lane, at least 15 or 20 feet wide, and the wire should be raised up for the entire width of that lane. We look for a clearance of 6 inches, maybe even a foot, just to help them feel a little less apprehensive as they go underneath it. So it may look like nothing is really happening here, but what's actually happening is there's some steam gathering. We're looking for the other pigs in the pasture to be curious about what these guys are doing, and here we have a taker right there. He's going to come over and check it out, as we'll see, and his movement towards our gate area is going to start to draw in other pigs. The game here really is patience, because we're letting them move themselves. We've just tried to clear all the barriers and to make it as interesting for them as possible, but they're already curious about the fresh forages, any leftover cow pies, or anything of this nature. So here comes some more right there. I'm going to speed it up here just for a second so you can see this process. In all, it takes about 10 minutes to get a good mob of pigs going. So I had to pause recording here and remove my coat. They got a little too interested in it. I still want to have a coat next winter. So here we have a really good group of pigs coming along. The ones in the middle are going to be the ones to cross the fence first. They feel safe with their buddies around them. And I'll show you, if I have to guess who's going to go. That guy. He's right in the middle. He's got his buddies all around him. They're all right up there at that fence line, so he's not thinking about the dangers that there could be, and here he goes. He feels safe and supported by his herd, and he's able to be curious. He's free to be curious about what's ahead of him, not to be left behind. His buddies are all going to want to check out what he's doing too. They can see he's moved forward. He's actually directly under the fence, or his rear end is, and he's beginning to reap the benefits of the new area. They don't want to be left out. They can see that it's good. You can see them starting to pick at cow pies and so forth. And pretty quickly, they'll just start moving about easily, as if there never was a fence there. You might notice at this point that there hasn't been any herding at all. Where are all the people? We don't actually herd the pigs very often. I find that when I'm walking behind them or trying to herd them, they're paying more attention to me than where they're going, and often that means that they just turn around to look at me instead of going where I want them to go. But if I lay the groundwork and remove the barriers to their movement, they'll lead themselves with their noses and with their herd instinct. They'll go pretty much anywhere I want them to go. The trick is to think like a pig and to make the barriers to their ease of movement negligible. Even with a very small herd of pigs, just 2 or 3, I've found this principle to be true. Of course, you can herd them. We have. This way has just turned out to be a lot more fun. I can do it by myself. without the help of my husband or anybody else around. And I get to just sit here and watch them do their thing. And it's productive. So at this point, we've got about half of the herd moved. Let's watch them walk by. So that's it. That's how we move our pigs. Once or twice a week. It's obviously a big stressful ordeal. Just kidding. If you have any questions, if you're interested in farming or want to know where to purchase our products, check out our website. My email can be found there too. Thanks for watching.